everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on the sound system again on this Yamaha FX. So if you've seen the last video we did with the sound system, you know we upgraded the factory pods to these power-based speakers with the Jetwerx adapters. So I'll link that video down there and it'll show you how to install the adapters, the speakers, and then also the wiring that's all back behind here with the amp. So I'll link that video so you can watch that to see how to install the amp and all that kind of good stuff. But we're going to be upgrading the speakers today, and I'm going to be using a new ring from Jetwerx, and then we have some new JVC speakers here. I already installed one of them over here on the other side, so I'll give you guys a sound test and comparison. There's not too much different from these two speakers. I think the JVC speakers, they just have a hair more bass to them, and I think they can accept more power because they don't distort as much, so I can turn the amp up a little bit higher. So I'll give you guys a sound. I don't know that the GoPro will be able to pick any of it up, but after that I'm going to go ahead and show you how we install it. It only takes a few minutes if you already have a Jetwerx wiring harness and all that installed. Alright, so I'll see if you can tell the difference. I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to take this speaker off and we're going to upgrade it to the same one we just put in here, and I'll show you exactly how I do that. And yep, let's get to it. So the first thing we need to do is remove the old speaker. It's only 4 screws that hold these in, so I'll take those screws out, we'll pull this old speaker out, and then we'll go ahead and start removing the old Jetwerx speaker ring adapter. Now that we removed the old speaker ring adapter, I'm going to go ahead and put some RTV around these speaker pods, and this is just going to make for a watertight seal for the new ring adapters. Now I just line up the holes on the new adapters, and then we'll screw them down into the speaker pods. Alright, so we have the pod in here. We just need to hook up the wires, and then we'll hook up this new JVC speaker. It's the CS6.5. So we'll put a little bit of RTV around the seal. It already has a pretty nice foam seal, but adding a little bit of RTV around the sides of it, it's not going to hurt anything. So we're just going to plug in the new speaker with the existing wires that we have already from the Jetwerx wiring kit from the last video, and then we'll place the speaker down in here, and we'll use the screws that are included to screw them down into the adapter ring. And for the very last one that's right on the inside of here, I had to get a little socket with a little Phillips head screw on the end of it, put the screw down in there like so, and then start it like this. Now that we have both speakers installed, I'll give you a little bit of a sound test. know if you can hear that, but these do have a lot more bass than the other ones. Once you got both speakers in, you can really tell a difference. But I will say that I do like the look of the older speakers. It is a little bit lower profile, but these actually bring the speakers a little bit closer to you, so I'm expecting that it will help at full speed hear a little bit more, because it is just a little bit closer to you. But I'm gonna go out on the water and test these and give you guys an update and a little video. So I took the ski out and rode around for a couple hours, and I have to say these speakers are a lot better than I thought they were originally going to be. You can hear it at full volume. I didn't have an issue all day hearing my music, and I think this is going to be a great option for people who want something that's affordable to upgrade their sound system. I'll go ahead and link in the description on where you can get everything you need to get this set up. So I'll link the amp, the wiring harness from Jetwerx, the adapter rings from Jetwerx, and then what speakers I used. And I'll also leave at the end of this video on all the installation process from the previous video that shows you the amp installation and all that good stuff. But thanks for watching. If you want to see more audio stuff like this, just leave a comment on what kind of speakers you think we should try next, and I'll see if I can make that happen. Thanks.